For now, 7 convicts linked to the assassination of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi will remain in jail in Tamil Nadu. Remember that the Supreme Court has referred their case to a constitutional bench to be set up within the next 3 months. The verdict comes on the petitions filed by the centre challenging the Tamil Nadu government's decision to release the 7 convicts without its permission. They in fact said that they can't be released, and it was the CBI, a central agency, which probed the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. The centre also said that the assassination of the former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi in 1991 was a very serious crime which could not be forgotten so easily or brushed aside. Well, my colleague Sam Daniel now joining us for more on that. Sam, what more can you tell us about what the Supreme Court said vis-a-vis the setting up of this constitutional bench? We're hearing that it's going to take 3 months for it to be set up for now.
Well, Bani, essentially the Supreme Court has said they would like to discuss as a bench, including 5 judges, what they call as a constitution bench, to decide whether a state government would have the powers to release any convicts whose sentence has been commuted. In this case, convicts who were originally given death sentence have been given life, and Tamil Nadu government wanted to release them. It had written to the central government asking for its nod. The central government had challenged that, saying that the state government does not have powers on its own because these 7 convicts were originally tried by the CBI under the central law. So basically now the Supreme Court says we'll have to discuss more and then take a call on what exactly is the powers for the state government, whether it can release or not. We spoke to many family members of these 7 convicts who were originally given death and life, who Jayalalithaa in February had wanted to release. And they say they're quite disappointed. They thought after spending 23 years in jail, the court would take that into account and would let the state government release. And they say there is no constitutional issue in this to be referred to a 5-member bench. And politically, so far, there's no official reaction either from the AIADMK or the DMK in Tamil Nadu. But DMK sources again endorse the views of these families, saying that the court has settled the issue of the punishment and the commutation. There is no constitutional crisis involved in this. There is no need for this to be referred to a bench. To give a little political context to this, Bani, a few days back, the Chief Justice of India, while he was on a visit to Coimbatore, he had made a public announcement that the verdict would be announced before the 25th of this month, the last day of him at office. And immediately after that, DMK Chief Karunanidhi had been quite critical of that, citing whether this would conform to established conventions in court. And many say perhaps this criticism by DMK Chief Karunanidhi could have led to this kind of an order by the Chief Justice. Perhaps he is trying to play it extremely safe, extremely cautious. So certainly these people have spent 23 years behind bars, and it's on that basis Tamil Nadu government wanted to release. But it's a highly political issue, and this is one issue where both the Dravidian arch rivals were unanimous. Bani.